Hey Aquarius, how are you? Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Thank you so much for tapping in. I'm gonna just jump right on in today. We're gonna do a reading on, or one card reading on the remainder of December for you, and then a spread on your January forecast. I'm a little behind, so I just wanted to get things out for you and kind of hold you down until I see you again, right? Time is flying, I'll say that. So let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. Okay. Ooh. You had two cards come out for the remainder of December. Honey, what I'm feeling is it's like contradictory energy. Because you see how the Knight of Swords is rushing towards something, and then the Four of Swords is like chilling, trying to figure it out, meditating, really like just sitting on their thoughts, really just filling it out. Aquarius, I think this energy, with the shift with Saturn, with a stepping into this new season for Capricorn, you could really be feeling like your energy has been like this. I'm not quite sure if you have any Capricorn in your chart or if you have Capricorn energy around you, but the energy for you that could be impactful, wait, isn't that your, I don't know if that's your opposite. See, astrology and me, we're not really like, I just know a little bit of things, and I just am really good at tarot, I think. But if that is your opposite, it could definitely be that you're channeling a lot of energy as far as this airy nature with all of these swords, as well as this need to have structure of a stability, right? Because when I think of the Knight of Swords, I think of an anxious energy that's going towards something without even thinking about it, or knowing that something is going to work in their way if they completely focus and have aim on something. But at the same time, it could be something that you've really been thinking about and now you're going for it. But I think too, any haste in the situation could cause you to go back to the drawing board, right? So whenever that looks like for you in December, I think that you're really kind of being called to have a balance between the way that you go for your goals and the way that you meditate and retract and have a plan for them, right? And this could just be the way that you're trying to step into January or the new year. Like, all right, so what is my plan? What is it that I'm going full force towards? And what is it doing either for me, for the world, or what is the intention, period? That's great energy to have. I think that I feel passionate around it. I feel like you are passionate about what it is that you want to set this next year up for. You could have felt like, 2020 was a year of your opportunity and abundance. It gave you some clarity on how to move forward potentially. But I also feel like, it probably wasn't your year to execute the way that you wanted to execute, right? To do those things. Okay. You have prosperity lies ahead, new moon and Taurus on the bottom of the deck for you, Aquarius. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo as your first card here. You are very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Capricorn just had this as well. And take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Yeah, that's definitely the energy. So tapping back into that Knight of Swords with that Four of Swords, definitely. It's like you're going for something. Like, I feel it. You're going for something. Like, you play for keeps. And I heard that, okay? So you play for keeps. And the thing is that it's kind of drawing you back to this recluse of, okay, I've made this move. It's kind of like chess. I made this move. Let me figure out what my next plan is going to be. You're studying like how your impact is at this time, right? In order for you to make that next step. So when you're good enough, I think that you know this about yourself. It just needs to be a reminder in the month of January that the plan that you're beginning to execute is working out for your better good, for your greater good and for other people's greater good. Is this about love too? If it is, let's see. Interesting. Ooh, girl. All right, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, male or female with masculine energy somewhere in the mix there. You're good enough, Aquarius. Yeah, when I was like, you probably needed to hear that as a reminder. You probably are going to be hearing from an ex that throws you spiraling back into this like thought of insecurity. Notice I'm looking around because I've felt this before. But you could be thrown back into this sense of, did I grow enough? Did I do enough? Dang, y'all have a lot of energy. I'm passionate. It's like a lot of the work that you've put into something is either coming to an end, coming back into fruition, or finally reaching its judgment day on how things are about to be moving. What's the move? What's the move? With the Seven of Pentacles here, the Judgment, and the Magician card. There's a fertile opportunity to begin something brand spanking new with this person, within this situation that you've been waiting on to come to you. It could have been slow because it's full moon in Virgo. Virgo is very meticulous. Virgo takes their time. Virgo has no problem taking 6 months to create and execute the idea before they present it to the stage, right? Think of Beyonce. I don't even think it takes her 6 months. I don't know. She's brilliant, okay? Brilliant. Hey, B. So basically, you have all that you need to be able to manifest an opportunity for yourself that is fully encompassing of all the things that you've learned either from this last year, again with this transition between this Capricorn Saturn energy to Aquarian energy. Like you're realizing maybe now any stagnancy that you thought you had or anything that you thought you had against you really isn't a thing, really isn't truly something that was holding you back. It just felt like it in the moment due to the influence that you probably had around you, right? So with you being very close to achieving your goal, it's really saying like, keep going, Aquarius, keep going. With this Emperor energy here, you could again be dealing with the Capricorn or have that in your chart somewhere. You're taking this energy of taking back your control. With this Ace of Pentacles here next to it with the Moon card underneath, right? Very interesting combination. But what I'm getting from this is that you taking you making the decision to be like, all right, so boom, this is how X, Y, and Z is about to lay out for me. This is how I see it, like creating the plan, right? Creating the plan. When you create that plan and go for it, you know what I mean? Go for what you're focused on. Have boundaries and discipline around what you're focused on. It might not feel like it's coming or it's happening. It might not feel like any shift or impact is being created by what it is that you're trying to do. It could just feel like all you know and all you feel and all you see is this passion to go for the golden opportunity, right? Mind you, this could even be you assessing whether or not this is a good opportunity to take or not, right? Based off of how slowly it came in. Maybe it could have been one of those things where it's like, now we're in the new year, you waited all year for something, again, like an ex or something, right? Something that you gave up. Something comes back and it's like, do I still want this? I've built myself up to be able to have certain things, a certain stability, a certain comfortability within myself, within my mindset, within how I go for my money, within how I'm stabilizing my own damn self, right? And it seems like, although I don't have full clarity of how that's truly manifesting yet, how that fully will look for me yet, do I want you back here? Do I need you in this paradigm shift? Do I need this influence and how will it work in this for me? If it's kind of been bringing back up for you memories of how it didn't work in the past. But mind you though, with this take time to breathe out, maybe this is your opportunity again to assess that if you're going full force towards something with that Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords that we had in the beginning, if you're going full force towards something, maybe you do need to take the time to consider that what's not really being illuminated right now is something that you're still having to go to the drawing board to meditate on, to contemplate about, to take your time around, right? Because you don't want to be in this magician energy, just creating this magic that you're just kind of, you know, you want it to have intention. You want it to have longevity. You want it to have a root, right? And so when you're taking the time to breathe out this month, Aquarius, you might again be coming into or running into situations where you have double opportunity to take advantage of offers that are being made to you. This might be in work, this might be in love, this might just be a long time coming for various different things. With this two night energy, the two nights here, it's kind of like, I feel like this could be two lovers that you may have been trying to decide between, and something about which decision to make is coming to full clarity for you. Or maybe these could be two offers again with work, a new job opportunity that may be coming in right when a new love opportunity comes in for you. And it's like, dang, like I was waiting for my ships to sail in, but I didn't think that they would come at the same time, you know? Again, with this King of Swords energy, it could be an air sign that is kind of like showing you clarity this month or in January about your direction, where you've been and where you're going, or providing clarity for you about ways in which you can use all that you know to create all that you want. And in that moment, that's when things from the past start coming back up to test you, or things from the past are coming back up to see if they have an opportunity in your current space now. And to a degree, they could, depending on how you use the energy that's being brought to you, Aquarius, the clarity in mind that you have around these things being brought to you. Your prosperity is lying ahead of you. Anything that you decide to do within this next year, I really feel the year, not just January, is going to be coming to you the way that you want it to. So your manifestations this month, this year, will not be showing themselves potentially until maybe the end. Like you might be doing the magic, might be manifesting, you might be putting those positive thoughts and affirmations out there. And you might not be seeing it just quite yet, how that manifests in abundance, right? Rather than just what you can immediately see. But it's like also like you're still going to be in this energy of receiving through your dreams, through your thoughts, like things that just kind of fall into your lap. You know, just your intuition on things. If things feel right or wrong, using that to discern, you know what I mean, where you're going and what you want at this time. And so again, it's so interesting. You have two knights here, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and then you have the High Priestess here. We have the Magician, the card of 1, the High Priestess, the card of 2 here. So with that 2, that's duality. With that 2, it's duality. It's that yin and yang energy. It's that energy of, again, having to make the choice, having to figure out, maybe even then too, with you accepting these two polar opposites, how that brings you balance, or what that does to you as a spiritual being that's connecting and vibrating with this energy, right? Aquarius, I feel like there's still going to be a lot of work that you're going to be trying to go towards, or healing that you're going to be going towards, around still wrapping up parts of yourself that were falsely judged or left out to be dealt with later, it's like you're gonna really be stepping into I reclaim me for me kind of energy. I reclaim me for the benefit of myself kind of energy. Because I need to know if this does not feel right. I'm not moving for the influence, right? I'm not doing things because I'm pressured to do them. This is genuinely what I'm trying to manifest now. This is genuinely where my heart is now. This is genuinely what it is that I'm feeling called to now, right? And being able to really assess all the influences that are playing a role in this right now. And this could really be just a positive reading of you realizing that all things work together and they have brought you into new phases and identities of yourself. Someone that is able to offer something more substantial to the world with that Knight of Pentacles, or offer something more emotional to the world based on that Knight of Pentacles, right? You're going to be really using your discernment the rest of December, or using what you've learned from the year of 2020 into January and into the year in order to really just be like, this is me, I'm Aquarius, and all is good. Just watch me work. watch the plan fold out, lay out, right? Watch it all come together for me. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. All right, Aquarius, I hope that this helps. If this general reading did not resonate the way that you would like it to, and you feel as though a personal reading might be better for you, definitely go ahead and look in the description box below on available times to book me, different things that I offer. But in the meantime, Aquarius, until I see you next time, okay, I really do hope that y'all have a safe holiday. Please be safe, and I'll see you next year. Okay, bye.